Today I'm going to be showing you how my scheduling application works. So in main.java I have information for login, username, and password are going to be test. It's showing my current zone ID and welcome page in English. This is also configurable for French. I'm going to log in. Now it doesn't show on my screen recording, but when I logged in it showed that I had no upcoming appointments within 15 minutes. So that's great. Here on the main menu I have a table for customers and a table for appointments. Customers, I currently have 3 appointments. I currently have 4. Now these 2 I recently added. So these first 2 are from 2020. These next 2, 2025. Now this is important because we can filter the appointments. Right now it's currently showing all, filter by month. Now these 2 are both in the current month of August. If I filter by week, you'll notice number 4 is on next week, so if I filter by week, it only shows 3, the one in the current week. So that's great. I'm going to go over to reports. Now in reports, it is going to show me different appointments for different customers, people in my database. So Anika, I have an appointment in for her that I recently created for August. Daniel Garcia, one I recently created, as well as a former one from 2020. And Lee has 1 in there. In the other display with the information, you can show deleted records. Now, I did not have any deleted records in there. I went back to the main menu, and at the bottom of each of the tables for customers and appointments, you have add, update, or delete. So I can add a customer in here. Has different information for countries, so depending on what you select, United States is going to load with states. UK, it's going to load with the different provinces, and same for Canada. So I'm just going to filter in information here. And of course, like my other project, the inventory management system, this will populate in the table, and I can update. It'll show all the same information. What I'm going to do is exit the project. I'm going to log in again. No upcoming appointments. And you'll see that unlike my inventory management system, this system is actually connected to a database. So it holds records in between uses of the application. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this customer. You didn't see, but it gave me a pop-up warning. And yes, so now I'm going to display the MySQL database server and the entity relationship diagram. Here in MySQL Workbench, I have the database here, client schedule. Now within here, we have our schemas. So this is the client schedule, and within it has a few different tables. So as you saw in the application, we have a few different appointments in there. I recently deleted the last one. Here, if I reload, go to tables, appointments. There we go. Now this is updated with the most recent appointment that I made. Then of course it has other information here like our contacts, and I'm going to show the entity relationship diagram. Over here we have, it's a diagram showing the different tables that we have within the database and their relationship to each other. This is helpful for understanding how the project works and how it connects to the database. Now within the project I have a few different features added. So in the login controller, I have some test code implemented for if you would like to try the French zone or locale. Now this works because I have language English or French in here, and I have it set up so that depending on which locale is selected, it will translate it. See, in English, just normal. Over in French, it has the translated versions. So that is how the zones locales work. So if you were to implement this test code, comment this out, the login page would show French. Now, there's also login activity. As you can see, it's 11:22. This is from 11:19 when we just recently booted up the application. So each time there's a login, it will log that into our login activity.txt. And as you can see before, it also logs incorrect login activity over here from yesterday when I purposely went to test this. And in main, I do have the login information here, just in case, so that users are able to use the application without worry. I also have Java docs available. Now, when you load in, this is showing all packages. So I have the package for controllers. This shows the front-end controllers that give you the different screens within the project. So the login controller, the main menu, etc. Now, data access objects. So this is how we work with the database. So it helps implement appointments, customers, database connectivity to the server from the Java application. And then the model classes I have created so that when you are updating a customer or appointment, you're able to create it exactly according to the data type that the database and the server needs for the tables and types in there. So this helps with the implementation, given that we have a model. And that has been my scheduling application. Thank you for watching.